Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Chill Vortex Zone where we talk about self-improvement and personal finance, the kind that actually sticks and changes your life for real. Now listen, today's video is going to challenge how you think about success. Because there's this secret formula that nobody talks about, and it's not some wild hack or morning routine with 17 steps. It's the boring stuff. Yeah, the unsexy, unshiny, repetitive routines that don't look like much from the outside, but they compound into something powerful. If you're tired of burning out or chasing every new trend, this video is going to hit home. If you've been spinning your wheels, chasing motivation, or feeling stuck, this might be the exact message you need right now. Let's dive in. Here's the truth, we've been brainwashed by the internet. It tells us success is about waking up at 5 a.m., drinking mushroom coffee, journaling under the moonlight, and starting 3 side hustles, all before breakfast. But real growth? It's not flashy, it's boring. It's brushing your teeth twice a day. It's going to bed at the same time. It's showing up when you don't feel like it. It's repeating a tiny, simple thing every day, even when no one claps for you. Let me give you a few real-life examples. Fitness. The people who get in shape and stay in shape don't do insane 2-hour workouts. They just move their body consistently. Walk, stretch, train, repeat. No hype, no big reveal, just compounding action. Money. Wealthy people don't get rich from flashy investments. They save, invest regularly, and let time work its magic. It's boring, but that boring $200 monthly investment? Over years, it can turn into tens of thousands. Mindset. Confidence doesn't come from reading one book or attending a retreat. It comes from keeping promises to yourself daily, no matter how small. And that's the pattern. The boring things done daily create extraordinary results. Now you might ask, if it's so simple, why don't more people do it? Because boring is hard. Not physically but mentally. We crave novelty, dopamine, excitement. Our brain's wired to chase the next shiny thing. A new diet, a productivity app, a new habit tracker. But the dopamine wears off. And then what are you left with? Just you and the small task in front of you. And that's where the breakthrough happens, when you realize greatness is quiet. Discipline doesn't scream. It whispers, do it again. Alright, here's the part that'll change everything if you apply it. Let's break down the boring formula. 1. Pick one small habit that moves you forward. Not 10. Not a full routine. Just one habit. Walk for 15 minutes. Save $5 a day. Meditate for 5 minutes. Write 100 words. 2. Attach it to a trigger. Example, after brushing my teeth, I'll do X. This makes it automatic. 3. Track it but don't obsess. Don't over-optimize. Just notice, did I do it today? 4. Ignore the boredom. This is the hardest part. Your brain will beg for novelty. Say no. 5. Stack it after 30 days. Once it's autopilot, stack another small habit. Brick by brick, you're building a foundation. Here's what most people miss. The best version of you isn't some distant, perfect version with 6-pack abs and millions in the bank. It's you today doing small things that compound. It's drinking more water. It's taking that walk. It's saying no to the distractions. It's creating space for growth. And over time, that version of you gets sharper, stronger, wiser. But it starts with a decision, to trust the process even when it feels boring. So, if you're watching this and feeling stuck or overwhelmed, here's your challenge. Pick one boring habit. Start it today. Track it for 30 days. No hacks, no big promises. Just small, boring consistency. And watch what happens. Here's something nobody talks about enough. Every time you say you're gonna do something and then actually do it, even if it's small, you teach yourself, yo, I can trust me. That's powerful. Most people don't lack motivation, they just don't trust themselves to stick to anything. Doing one small boring habit every day, like writing your to-do list, checking your bank balance, or walking 10 minutes, rebuilds that trust from the ground up. When your life is all over the place, your brain is constantly making decisions. That's mental fatigue. And it leads to burnout, bad spending, skipped workouts, and doom scrolling. But when you build boring routines, you take 80% of those decisions off the table. Here's what I'd say if we were having coffee: don't try to fix your entire life this week. Pick one small, boring habit and do it daily for 30 days. Real talk, what if you fall off? Progress isn't lost unless you quit. Missing a day is human. Quitting is a choice. You'll miss days. You'll forget. You'll get sick, busy, whatever. That's normal. Here's what I'd suggest. Pick one area of your life. Money, health, mindset, or habits. Choose one simple action that takes less than 5 minutes. Do it daily for 30 days. Don't overthink it. Just keep going. Call it your boring glow up. No hype. Just real life change, one small thing at a time. Let me tell you a story that changed the way I look at self-improvement forever. There was once a man who walked the same route to work every day, past a huge construction site. Day after day, for weeks, even months, he passed by and saw workers doing what looked like the same exact thing, laying bricks, mixing cement, moving wheelbarrows back and forth. One day, curiosity got the best of him. He stopped and asked one of the workers, "Hey man, what are you doing?" The worker barely looked up. He was sweating, covered in dust. He said, "Just laying bricks. It's what I do 8 hours a day. Nothing special." Then he wiped his face and kept going. The man nodded, walked a little further down the site, and asked another worker the same question. "What are you doing?" This guy paused, looked up, smiled, and said, "Me? I'm building a cathedral." Same task, same work, same bricks. But one guy saw a job. The other saw a purpose. Now let's bring that back to real life. You might feel like your small daily habits are just laying bricks right now. Drinking more water. Taking a walk instead of doom scrolling. Waking up 20 minutes earlier to read. And I get it, there's nothing glamorous about that. There's no applause, no viral moment. You're just doing the work. But one day, if you stay consistent, something amazing happens. You look up, and what used to be just habits becomes self-discipline, mental clarity, confidence. You weren't just laying bricks. You were building yourself. You were building a life that feels solid, free, and meaningful. That's when everything changes. So if today you're just laying bricks, don't quit. Don't rush. Don't compare. Just keep stacking. Because the boring stuff, that's the foundation of your cathedral. Alright, if you made it this far, thank you. I mean it. I know today's message wasn't flashy. It wasn't a hack or a secret formula. But that's the point. Because the people who quietly show up for themselves every day, they win. Slowly. Quietly. But they win big. So if you're ready to stop chasing quick fixes and start building something real, brick by brick, this is your sign. Start small. Stay boring. Stay consistent. And I promise you'll look back one day and be unrecognizable, in the best way. Thanks for being here. This is Chill Vortex Zone, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep building.